Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I haven't been on this channel for a while, and I'm sure some of you might be wondering, where have I been? I haven't been making videos for about a month and a half already. I haven't been to the movies in a month and a half. I've just kind of ghosted my YouTube channel, my Instagram, not really Facebook, but I've really just kind of been ghosted, or I've been ghosting, I should say, my YouTube channel for a while, and now I think is a good time to let you guys know why, because you guys are my viewers, and without you, I wouldn't be on YouTube. Without you guys, I wouldn't be making videos at all. I wouldn't have gotten into making videos and watching movies as much as I have, so I feel like you guys deserve to know why I haven't been on my channel for a while. And I'm not gonna do much editing with this video, mainly because I just don't want to. I've been too exhausted to do editing, so I'm just gonna try to make this a long take video, but I'm gonna try to not make this a super long video. I'm sure some of you have probably thought maybe I quit YouTube, maybe I just needed a break, maybe I just got tired of YouTube. Maybe the YouTube's rules, I just got sick and tired of it and I just quit, whatever. I haven't quit YouTube. I've just been taking an extended break from YouTube, and here's the reason why. Before I tell you guys why I haven't been on this channel for a month and a half, I need to take you guys back a number of years, almost 15 years ago. All right, so I need to take you guys back 15 years ago with me. Back when I was 10 years old, we had just moved to this house that we're living in now, me and my family did. And my dad, he had a severe heart attack. He was rushed to the hospital, and they originally didn't give him 24 hours to live. And I don't remember much about this. I was only 10 years old. I was only told stuff my mom told me about. And I did get the okay to tell you guys this story, so they didn't give him 24 hours to live. They decided to airlift him to another hospital that was about an hour and a half away from where we live. They gave him some medication for his heart, and he was in a coma. And his heart responded to the medication they gave him. He had a really bad heart. He responded very well to it. He woke up, and yeah, it was a pretty scary thing. And so that's the beginning of the story. You need to know that to understand what's been going on recently. So he woke up, he was okay. They still didn't expect him to last very long, so they put him on a heart transplant list, because his heart wasn't very good anymore. He needed a new one, so they put him on the transplant list. He was doing so well afterwards that they took him off the heart transplant list. And that surprised my mom, and of course, again, I was too young to understand this. Looking back on it now, that's really impressive. So 15 years go by, and there were some ups and downs, but for the most part, he was fine. And so now I'm going to bring you guys forward to 2018. 2018, he started to have a little bit more problems. Of course, we didn't know, at least I didn't know fully what were the problems. I just knew that he was having more health problems. So 2018 was kind of a bumpy year for me, but without all that stuff. And then now we get to 2019. And this also explains a little bit why in 2019 I've said I was going to do videos but just never did, or 2019 I kind of stayed away from my channel for a few times here and there, and this explains why. So now I'm bringing you to 2019, last year. About June. It was either June or July, one of those months. My dad, he goes to the hospital for just a regular checkup. And he comes home and he says to me and my mom that he needs a heart transplant. His heart just dropped. It's not doing very good anymore. They needed to put him on the transplant list as soon as possible. And that was really scary. especially now as an adult. Again, I was 10 years old when he first had his heart attack, and he first started having these problems, so I didn't quite understand it at that time. But now as an adult, it was scary. It was really scary. And so hearing that kind of explains why I said I would do certain videos last year that I just didn't do, or I stayed away from my channel a few times. That pretty much explains why. He said he told us he needs a heart transplant. And so the rest from that point till the end of the year was very, very rocky. He had to keep going to the hospital that's a half hour away from where we live, because they're really good there. They know him. They take care of him very well there. And he had to go for like checkups, and he had to do some testing, and he had to do all sorts of stuff. Come to find out, on top of the heart transplant, he needs a kidney transplant too. And so that's a double transplant. Just having one is just nuts, let alone two. So he needed 2 transplants by the end of 2019, and they needed to get him on the list as soon as possible. So you can imagine it was a really rough year for me and for my family and for him. It's just the rest of that year was just nuts. I told myself I wanted to do more videos on this channel, but I couldn't because of that stuff. And it kind of sucks for you guys a little bit, because not only did I make promises on videos before all this happened, but I changed the name of my channel because I thought to myself, I want to do more videos besides just movie reviews. I like doing movie reviews. There's just other stuff that I would like to try to do. And I thought I would be able to balance that on top of my dad, on top of the stuff my dad's going through, because I got to step it up around the house more. So with that and work, I just have a lot of responsibilities to do. So I feel bad for you guys, because I said I want to do more stuff on this channel, and I haven't really had time to actually sit down and plan things out. I have all these ideas that I want to do. I just haven't had time to actually sit down and do it. So that's on me. I feel bad for you guys about that. So now let's jump forward to Christmas time. Yeah, let's go to Christmas time of 2019. All the testing he had to do, all the stuff he needed to do to get on the transplant list was done. And then December 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve, he gets a call saying that he's on the list. And they had to put him really high on the list, because from June or July, from when he got the news till this, all the way to December, his heart was getting worse. His heart and kidney was getting worse. It was affecting other parts of his body, and I really hate thinking about this and saying this, but he was basically dying. And so you can imagine how much weight that all of us had because of that. So that explains why I've been on and off on my channel in 2019. So now let's go forward to today. The last movie review I did was for 1917, and that was the last video I did. I go to see Bad Boys for Life with a friend of mine, and I was gonna make that video that following week. Like, I saw it that weekend, I saw it that next week I was gonna do a video. Something came up and I didn't do it, so I said, okay, I'll do it that weekend. That didn't happen, so I said, okay, it'll be late, but I'll push it to that next week. My dad gets a call that, well, okay, first off, okay, I screwed up a little bit. Let me go back a little bit more. So, they had to keep him around January 20th, somewhere around that time. They decided to keep him in the hospital because he was getting worse again. And they were like, you're not going anywhere. You're staying here. We are monitoring you until this happens. So we knew it was just a matter of time before he actually got the transplant. So now jump back to when I wanted to do my Bad Boys for Life review. My mom gets a call from my dad saying, I just signed the paperwork. They have a heart and kidney ready for me. It could be any day now. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. So we're like, okay, we got to go. And we had to stay near the hospital where he was at for about a week. Yeah, we stayed for about a week. And he got he had the actual surgery that next day after we were told about it. At least I think it was the next day. I'm not gonna lie, ever since Thanksgiving, things have just been a blur for me. So if any of my family members are watching and I'm mixing things up a little bit, it's just a blur to me. So the main part is he got the surgery. Both surgeries went well, which was a huge, huge relief. You know, everything went well. And then that next week we had a scare because they had to take him back in for emergency surgery. There were some blood clots, I guess, that they needed to get rid of. And everyone was so frantic trying to get him ready that we were given mixed information. So we had to stay up there for the rest of that weekend. We come back that week, and we were told that next weekend he needed to go back into surgery again because there were more blood clots that they didn't get rid of the first time that just popped up. So they had to get him back into surgery. So we had to stay that weekend. And again, where he's at is an hour and a half away from where we live. So it's not just like we can stay home and then we could just go to the hospital. We could, but it'd be a lot better for us if we just stayed in a hotel. And that's all we did. We stayed in hotels for about that time period. So finally, once everything started to settle after that last little surgery they had to do, he started waking up more. He's doing a lot better than he was last year. Like, he is looking great. And then this past week, I just got back from yesterday. Okay, this is Sunday I'm filming this, and I just got back last night, so Saturday night. We had to stay up there for a week to learn how to take care of him, because it's not just like you come home and then everything's hunky-dory, everything's perfect, you can go back to your regular lives. No, there's a lot of stuff that we have to change around the house and a lot of stuff we got to watch out for. So we had to stay up there for a week to get information on how to take care of him, what to do. It was a lot. And like I said, I'm really burnt out right now. So if I'm stumbling my words, it's just, my mind's not all there. But yeah, that's where I've been for a month and a half. I haven't been to the movies. I haven't had time for the movies. I haven't made a video. I've just been kind of busy with this. And hopefully this lets you guys know, hopefully you guys understand why I haven't been making videos, because I do have some people that do watch my videos the second I upload it. And I don't want to disappoint you guys. I still like making videos. I still want to make videos. I just everything that's been going on, it's I had to sacrifice something. I had to sacrifice something to take a break from while handling all this. And unfortunately, since YouTube is just a hobby for me right now, I'm not, this isn't a career or a job or anything yet. It's just a hobby for me. I had to let this go for a while. I still have been collecting movies, though. So I have a Blu-ray update video that I've been meaning to do. So I have been collecting movies. I just haven't gone to the theater or anything like that. So yeah, that's where I've been the past month. My dad had a heart and kidney transplant. He's doing very well now, but that was a really scary month last month. And it was all a blur. Looking back from Thanksgiving onward, everything was a blur. I remember little things here and there, but I'm just, yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for standing by my channel. Even though I haven't been making videos, like I said, I'll still try to make videos as best as I can. It's just that if there's one that you're looking forward to or one that you want me to do and it doesn't happen, go back to this video and remember that. That's basically it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I hope you understand, and I'll hopefully see you guys soon with an Invisible Man review. So yeah, take care.